This is Archetypal Trader. Today's the 23rd of July 2021, and in this video I'm going to cover Theta and Solana. Alrighty, the Theta chart. Theta. So this is the daily chart I've got up on my screen, and I've just drawn this fib retracement from the bottom on this Binance chart. So we've got to test this at the 78.6 of the retracement area, and since the 20th of July we broke this bottom bull fractal from May. We washed that fractal and we've bounced up like many other markets have in the last 2 days and a half. It's been a 41% bounce off the bottom there. And I've drawn on a trend line from these two previous highs on the way down. So looking at Ichimoku, we still haven't tested the Kijun. The Kijun sitting up at $5.44. And yeah, obviously there's still a lot of work that needs to be done within Theta. Looking at the volume, moving average and the volume starting to turn up. And we've had 3 solid days of higher volume compared to this previous 2-week period, or even 3-week period. We had that volume surge back on the 8th of July. Though, we've had 3 consecutive days above the 2x1 in volume, up above 20 million. So it'd be interesting to see if we can sustain higher volume and move up, or we'll get higher volume and start testing this new fractal bottom down here. So I'll move over to the 4-hour chart. It's so interesting how many of these charts look very similar from an Ichimoku standpoint. There's been this impulse up on many markets like Bitcoin and Ethereum, and they all look fairly similar. The 100-day moving average is sitting at just above $5, almost $5.10 at the moment, and we're in the Kumo, and we do have a Kumo twist here too. If I put CQ span A and B onto the chart, you can see we have flipped green here marginally, and with this volume average moving up and some consistent higher volume take place over the last 3.5 days, we've seen that price bounce up. So yeah, looking at Ichimoku, we had like a weak bullish TK cross because it happened underneath the cloud, and we've moved up and now sort of tracking sideways. Higher $4.94 was back about 20 hours now. So it'll be interesting to see if we can continue momentum up in this with further price action. I'll go to the 15-minute chart and just have a look and see what's happening there. It seems like I haven't done an in-depth video on Bitcoin price, but we'll just quickly look at the 15-minute on Theta because I think it may be the same. That there is like some divergence coming in here. You can see that. Obviously, this is real intraday trading sort of levels, 15-minute. There is some divergence coming in there. Volume still remains to be pretty consistent. But RSIs, the oscillators made a lower high and prices made a higher high. So it'll be interesting to see if we do get a move back down in these, across the market really, like Ethereum, Bitcoin, talking about Theta now, but yeah, I'll go to the 4 hour. We can just quickly draw a fib retracement. Obviously, the higher time frames still look pretty robust, pretty strong. What is 61.8? So yeah, $4. So maybe the key june's down at $4.22. So if we can't get through this high, maybe we'll just move back down and consolidate and do a 61.8 test before we move higher. So yeah, moving over to Solana. I also have a daily chart, Binance. Theta's had 3 touches of the 61.8, which is pretty interesting. It remains a bit more stronger than other markets. It hasn't retraced as much. Yeah, we haven't washed out these lower bear fractals, so that's a stronger market. We did create a lower low on a candle body, but yeah, these bounces are still too early to tell really. Had a 29% bounce off the bottom. Looking at Ichimoku on the daily, everything's bearish. We're still on the Kumo. Key June's at $30.10. We haven't tested that. Maybe we come up and test that. Moving over to the 4 hour chart. It's very similar. We're in the Kumo. We're below the 100-day moving average. It hasn't flipped like Theta, but yeah, I'd be waiting for a retest of the key june or the 61.8 and seeing how price reacts to those levels. If we can get some more volume through, I think Solana's volume's looking a lot weaker than Theta at this stage. And we'll go to the 15-minute, have a quick look. It's like an inverted head and shoulders all the way back here. That looks pretty nice. If you look at that. We retested that as well. So yeah, like back here. See that move? We got a really good test. If you're drilling down on lower time frames and you like to scalp with tight stop losses and stuff, you can see just in this in this range here, you get that nice weekend to 61.8, and we've moved up quite substantially, and now we get the 15-minute. Yeah, it still looks like there's a fair amount of strength. Like I don't really see, there's no real divergence. There is on Theta token, but not on Solana. So yeah, I don't see any real horizontal support resistance or anything screaming a trade. But as I just showed in the 15-minute, maybe we come down and test $24.15, maybe a week down there, and then we reverse up higher and continue up and make high highs. So yeah, I'll leave the video there, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. That was Theta and Solana. Talk to you soon.